God that we worship. Unfathomable and mysterious as he is, this is who he is. He works and wills it all to accomplish a greater good, his own glory, and our better advancement spiritually. In closing everything, let me just say this. If you have difficulty handling these things, and I expect you will, I really do expect you will have difficulty. If you have trouble reconciling a loving, gracious, holy, wise God with the evil that you see, either in this world, in this church, or in your personal life, whether it's catastrophic earthquakes, cancerous tumors, innocent AIDS-infested children in the world, or Hitler's death camps, all right? There's one last place where you can go where you will find peace. And it's probably, in fact, the very first place you should go to find peace. And that's the cross. It's the cross. Because, you see, at the cross, that's where we have the greatest evil ever committed on earth. There we see the innocent, sinless Son of God put in the place of wicked sinners, abandoned by God and judged. If that's not the greatest evil that could happen, what is? Judged. He hasn't done anything. He's the most purest person who ever lived. What's he doing on there? Who put him there? This is an outrage. This is a moral, universal outrage that he went there. And who put him there? We did. But ultimately, God did. God put his own Son there to save us from our sin. Isn't that right? And you see, I think that suffering is only going to make as much sense in this world as you can. It's only going to get to a certain level, and then you're not going to get answers. But if we could see that there must be suffering in the world, because it is by way of suffering that God would reconcile the world to himself. And it's by way of suffering that God would reconcile you to himself. You see, there must be suffering for that reason alone. And God does not stand aloof from your suffering. He endured it in the person of his Son because of his great love for you. So, don't look for answers in the deep, dark valley. And theological arguments, human reasoning, philosophical wranglings, because the pages never stop on that kind of stuff. Look for answers in Jesus. Go to the cross. Trust in Jesus. Believe in what God has done there. Rest everything there. And make him the centerpiece of your life, and you will have peace. You will have peace to endure it.